Holy voice crack. Alright, puberty. I didn't think I'd have to go through you again. I swear that in every single one of my videos, I promise you guys another type of video, and I need to catch up on those. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Or I don't even actually know if I mentioned this, but fuck. I'm gonna get behind on my promise videos, but it's fine. Because now I really want to tell this story. I told a story a couple weeks ago about me peeing my pants at a party, and I have another story about me peeing my pants. I didn't quite pee my pants, but I was very, very close. And this story is with the same exact friend that was my peeing my pants story. So thank you, Hannah, for sticking with me through tough times, because I don't know why you were friends with me. But when I was in high school, I was drinking. And again, I've definitely said this before. I don't necessarily condone underage drinking, but it's gonna happen. People are gonna do it, it's a thing. Just don't be stupid, okay? That's all I ask. If you're gonna do it, just don't be dumb. Don't be like me. But I was in high school, and I think I wanna say we were 16 or 17. Not that our ages even matter. And let me tell you about my social life in high school, because it was pretty much, I didn't have a social life in high school. Throughout middle school and early high school, I had no friends. I had a solid 3, maybe 2, sometimes 1, because I was an awkward little booger. I literally couldn't even speak to the person next to me without having an anxiety attack and my face turning bright red. I had a teacher one time, okay, I have a lot of really embarrassing stories, many stories that are so insignificant to my life, but they caused me so much anxiety at the time that they happened that I will never forget them. My teacher was going through our attendance list, and if he could like see our birthdays or something, I don't know. And I was born on February 28th. Every single time I tell somebody my birthday, they always say, "Oh my God, you were so close to being born on the 29th. You'd be 5. I'm like, I know. So the teacher was going through our attendance list, and he could see our birthdays, and he was like, "Hey, Courtney, were you born on the 29th? And I, first of all, was like, "No, are you an idiot? It says the 28th, but that didn't come out of my mouth. My brain immediately thought, holy shit, these people are speaking to me. And then everybody's looking at you because the teacher asked you a question, so everybody's eyes are on you, and my face is bright red, I look like a tomato. And I'm like, no. I feel so bad for little me. And there was also another time where I was in my language class, and I had a friend in that class. Surprisingly, I had a friend. She was weird. We were talking, and she knew the guy who also sat next to us, and he was kind of cute, you know, like I thought he was cute, whatever. And he turned around to like say something, and I just remember I froze, and my whole body got really, really hot, and I was like, oh fuck, my face is red. And he was like, why is your face so red? I was like, oh shit. Because I thought it was cute, so I got really nervous when he tried to talk to me. But what was I? Okay, I just got so off. Okay, that was me explaining how horrible my life was, pretty much. It gets worse though. When I was a junior, I finally had friends. It was crazy. I had a group of friends of maybe 10 people max, and we would pretty much just go out every weekend, every night, and sit in somebody's truck and drink alcohol in a parking lot. Just living the life. Except I probably shouldn't insult myself, because this is what I do now. I sit in front of a fucking camera by myself and drink Diet Coke. It was just another night of us sitting in a parking lot drinking Four Locos. Still give me nightmares to this day. And we decided that it was time to go home. And I didn't have a curfew when I was in middle school / high school, because I didn't have a life, so my parents didn't really have to worry about me doing anything, because I never did. And when I finally got friends, my dad was like, just don't be fucking stupid. I trust you, just come home at some point, please. So it was probably around 4 a.m. and me and my friend Hannah are getting back home to my dad's house. And we open the garage, we go inside, and the fucking garage door is locked. So immediately we start panicking, because we're not sober. Our friends just dropped us off, so we have no escape. And I was like, why did they lock the door? They knew I was gone. Why did they lock the garage door? We didn't have keys because the garage door was always unlocked. Drunk 17-year-old me was like, I have a brilliant idea. Crawl through the doggy door that's made for my Yorkie. There is no way in hell that either of us are fitting through that doggy door. And then I had another brilliant idea. I was like, I think my window's unlocked on the second story. We go and we try to plan out how I'm gonna get up to the second story roof so that I can see if my window's unlocked. Not because I knew that it was unlocked and we could get in the house, but because I thought for some reason maybe my window's unlocked. So the way that my house was like laid out, there was a brick wall, because you know there are brick walls in between houses, it's normal. But conveniently enough, they were almost like stairs. So the wall started out more shallow, and then it kind of, you know, staggered up like stairs. Well, until it got to a point where it was perpendicular. Is this perpendicular? Hell yeah, it is. The brick wall was perpendicular to another wall where our gate was, to the backyard. So I tight rope walked across this perpendicular wall. I walked over the skinny 1-inch gate to my backyard, and I made it to a point where the roof was a little bit lower. I'm already extremely impressed with my acrobatic skills at this point because I had a lot to drink, okay? The roof was probably, maybe it was like to my eye level, like I could see it, but you would still need enough upper body strength to be able to get onto the roof. It was tall enough to where if you were to lift yourself up on it, you would be dangling off of the roof, which just so happens to be what I did. So I'm trying to get on top of this like slanted part of the roof, and then my window is pretty much like you get up and then you walk a little bit and then like my window, yeah? So I lift myself up with the little upper body strength that I have, and I start cracking up. And then you have Hannah, who is down still firmly on the ground, who is also cracking up. So I started screaming because I thought that was the best solution. Not screaming like somebody help me, I was screaming shut the fuck up, I'm going to pee my pants if you don't stop laughing. I was laughing so hard and she was laughing so hard, which made me laugh even more, and I was really drunk and I'm dangling from a roof and I literally have nowhere to go because there's no way that I'm going to be able to lower myself down perfectly onto the wall because I'm not that talented sober, so, and there's nothing I can, I'm dangling from a fucking roof about to pee my pants, basically. So I'm just hanging, just dangling, and I'm yelling, I'm like, stop laughing. I was like, it's not funny. I was like, you have to get my dad. I'm like, you're gonna have to wake my dad up. Call fucking 911. I don't know, but I can't get down. So she's cracking up and she's like, Courtney, just pull yourself up. It's not that, you're halfway there. You just have to pull yourself up. I lost all strength and I lost all abilities to do anything, and I can't pull myself up, and I was just, it was a rough, it felt like probably 10 or 15 minutes, but in reality, it was probably only a minute of me struggling like this. But when you're drunk and have to pee and you're laughing and you feel like you're just gonna fall off your roof, it feels like an eternity, okay? So finally, I get myself fully up on the roof after our laugh attacks have subsided, and my window is not unlocked. So now I'm really fucking stuck on the roof. So I yelled down, I was like, you're gonna have to climb through the doggy door. There's no other alternative here. And my doggy door, let me tell you, is probably a little bit bigger than the size of my phone. Okay, it was a lot bigger than the size of my phone. But it was not big enough and it was not meant for a human to crawl through. My niece can crawl through it with so much ease because she's a little human, but a big human? No. So she's like, I'll try, but if I get stuck, we're both screwed because you're on a roof and I'll be halfway through a doggy door and there is no getting out for either of us. Long story short, she ends up getting through the doggy door and she comes upstairs and opens the window that was unlocked. The window was unlocked the whole time. I've gone on my roof before and because the roof is there and I thought like, it's cool and I can look at the stars and shit, but never have I left my roof like it open or unlocked. And the next day I asked my dad why he locked the garage door, and guess what? It wasn't locked. So basically we went through hell for absolutely nothing. And that pretty much explains my entire life. And Kayla just texted me, we're gonna go play tennis because we're tennis pros now. But thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I have to poop really bad. I knew I had to go before the video started, but I don't know why I didn't go. I just didn't. All right, bye.